Creative Medway is a really big idea, made up of small and middle-sized ideas, but it's a big idea that we want to develop and grow over 10 years. It marks a real step change for Medway because it's underpinned by the Creative Medway Cultural Strategy, and we wrote that together as a community, for the community and with the community. And so it's ours. It belongs to all of us. Creative Medway is a place as well as an idea. We all live in it. Everybody in Medway will have access to creativity and culture on their doorstep, around the corner, where they would most like to receive it, and that they're involved in making the decisions about what that looks and feels like.
Shared ambition is an incredibly important part of the creative strategy. It means that by 2030 we hope to be recognised internationally for the work that's done with the arts and the creativity in Medway. We've got an amazing community of artists from every type of artist, and we really want to showcase what they're doing and show off what we're doing on the international stage.
Square Pegs Arts is a charity. We provide a broad programme of opportunities for learning disabled and neurodivergent people across Kent and Medway. I joined Creative Medway so that I could be a voice for people who perhaps struggle to access creative and cultural opportunities.
So I got involved with Creative Medway partly in my own right as a theatre artist. If you're making work locally, it really makes sense to support the creative sector wider. So Icon Theatre works with communities and young people and professional artists and creative team to create large-scale productions and site-specific and site-responsive work. We also run a large young people's programme, and everything we do is co-created, which means that we work with participants to create the work. So all our stories and all the productions we make are locally grounded. They come from issues in around Medway, essentially. I'm also the co-chair of the Medway Local Education Partnership, and with that hat on, I also sit as the under-18s representative in Creative Medway. And what that means is supporting all activities that help schools and young people and artists and cultural organisations come together and make great work with young people.
I'm Carol Stewart. I'm chairperson of Medway African and Caribbean Association. So we're a small charity that covers Kent and Medway, and part of our work is around promoting culture in its sort of like wider sense in terms of diversity, heritage, arts, community engagements. So we've been involved around the theme of community engagements, and what we want to see, what we want to see is more communities engaging in particularly in heritage, arts and creativity. So reaching the people that you don't normally see, because not everybody engages in groups. So we want to see more people finding out about what's going on.
So I come from a creative background, working in fashion in London, luxury fashion for the last 20 years, and I moved to Rochester. It was really important that I came somewhere that had a creative feel, creative community. You know, it's really important to get online and spread the word, and I think what Creative Medway are trying to achieve is bringing all of that into one pot of information.
I run 510, which is an artist-led organisation that is Medway based. We want to give the artist a voice as well as the community, so they can directly contribute with their voice to the new cultural strategy of Medway.
I've got my fashion studio in Rochester in the heart of Medway, and from there we run our slow fashion brand, and it's about, for me, bringing that manufacturing back into Medway so that we can build a proper circular economy model where we design and make here in Medway, and that ultimately creates jobs for local people. It retrains, it helps the fashion industry keep its skill set, and ultimately raises aspiration and ambitions for people around, and hopefully commercialises that creativity, turning it into a self-sustainable business and a draw for other fashion manufacturing businesses to come join us here in Medway.
I'm dyslexic, dyscalculia and dyspraxic. Never follow me in a dance class because I go the wrong way, and I can't count and I struggle to spell and write very well. Creativity can be for everybody. Whatever your ability, you're welcome, and that's why I'm so passionate about Creative Medway, because it will be the stepping stone to greatness, and for everybody, whether you think the arts isn't for you, it is.
We need people who really want to roll up their sleeves and get involved. So this is a call out to you, to welcome you to Creative Medway, to ask you to become involved. Come and meet us, come and join in, email us, contact us by whichever means you want to, but we really want to hear from you. It's a huge idea and we would really like to get it on its feet.